Hi YouTube! I am so sorry that it has been so long. It has been a ridiculous amount of time, a couple months I think since I updated, and I'm really sorry. Today is actually, I would say, the first day I have felt a tiny bit of energy and motivation to get on here and do this. Um, Today I am 10 weeks, 3 days pregnant. Um, the last couple months have just really been a daze. I feel like a zombie. I eat and I sleep and I don't really do anything else in between there. It has just hit me really hard. But let's see. Going back from my last update, I said that I got positive beta, and my first ultrasound was going to be at 6 weeks, 2 days, I believe. So we went in for that ultrasound, and like we somewhat suspected, there was 2 heartbeats in there. My husband was a little shocked, but I could not be happier. I've always wanted twins. I've always just kind of envisioned that I would have twins. Twins run in both sides of our families, and so it just seemed natural to me. So I was so excited for that. Hold on. So that was really exciting. So we knew we were having twins, and I still felt pretty good. I wasn't sick at all. I was just extremely tired, and I mean, could not keep my eyes open. I was sleeping like 10, 11 hours at night, and then I'd be up for an hour or two, and then I'd take an hour or two nap, and just it was rough. I was sleeping all the time, and I could not get full. I needed to eat every 15 minutes. My stomach would feel like I haven't eaten in days. It was crazy. Um, and foods were starting to not taste that good, or I couldn't really stomach certain things, so it was hard when I needed to eat that much. That was probably the biggest or the most difficult thing at that point. Um, but everything was going good. I was still on my medications. Well, they took me off the estrogen at 6 weeks and the baby aspirin and kept me on progesterone. And then we went back in for an 8-week, 4-day ultrasound, and the heartbeats were still there and very strong. The babies were growing just like they should, measuring like they should, and he took me off progesterone at that time. So I've been off everything for a couple weeks, and feeling fine with that. No problems. I haven't had any spotting or cramping or whatsoever in this pregnancy so far. As far as morning sickness, it started the mid 6 weeks and hit me hard until late 8 weeks. I was sick constantly, all day, all night. Pretty much nothing I can do. I was taking Zofran around the clock, and that was making it so I wouldn't vomit, but I was still nauseous. I couldn't eat anything. Saltines and pickles were just about, and milk was all I could get. Hold on. Was all I could get down. And I was starving all the time, but I was still so sick and could only eat pickles and saltines, which were not filling me up. The milk was filling me up a little bit, but those were a rough couple weeks. I was really hoping it didn't last the entire pregnancy, but by around the start of week 9, mid-week 9, I was feeling some relief, and now it's much better. I've noticed in the last, I say, week, I can eat more of what I want to eat now. Foods that I haven't been able to eat since before the whole, like, retrieval and all that, because that's when I really started getting sick from that part of it, and I've been sick ever since, on and off. So it's been a long time since I could just think of any food and eat it. So that's been really nice. And I've been being able to fill myself up a little better now that I can eat a wider variety of foods. But it's still a struggle. I am still hungry all the time. it doesn't matter if I eat a full meal, I'll be ready to eat again in 15-20 minutes. And so I just kind of have to try and balance snacking and eating meals and being hungry a little bit in between, because I cannot possibly have something in my mouth at all times of the day. It's too much. Although I can eat a lot of things, my body tells me when I'm done. It could be 2 bites or it could be the whole thing, but I gag at some point during the meal, and that means I am done. I don't push it any further than that. So sometimes I make a whole big meal and I get, 5 minutes into it and I gag and I have to be done with it. So that's been kind of frustrating. But all in all, it's a lot better than being sick. Excuse me. So that's about it for that. Well, energy-wise, I'm doing a little better. I'm still taking naps, but much shorter, and I can skip one. I get tired in the afternoons. I kind of gotta just get over that hump because I'm always at work when that happens. And I'm tired in the evening, so I usually nap in the evening and then go to bed a little later. But I am feeling a little more energy day by day. Some days I wake up and I'm just sick and I don't have any energy again, but for the most part I'm feeling like I'm going to have more energy now. Really, that's about it. That's where I'm at. I haven't had an ultrasound since 8 weeks, 4 days. I will have one on August 2nd, which will be 12 weeks, 4 days. And so I'm looking forward to that. They should actually start looking like real babies. The last one of them looked somewhat like a little baby, but the other one didn't quite get the angle it was at. It's kind of deep in the sac in the corner, and so one's always kind of hard to see when we do the ultrasounds. But as they get bigger, I hope that I'll be able to see both of them. So yeah. I will upload the week 8 sonogram that we recorded, and I will try and insert pictures of the ultrasounds in here so you guys can see that. And I'm going to try to be better. I am really sorry. I'm not very good at this vlogging thing. I just got started with the IVF, and I just could not get motivated, feeling so tired and sick and this and that. So I apologize for that, but everything is going great. I am pregnant with twins. I can't believe it. I'm so happy, but I'm still kind of in shock. It doesn't really seem like this is a reality, that we're actually going to have babies. They are due, my official due date, if it was just one, would be February 10th. But full term for twins will be in the end of January. So I'm hoping to make it to the end of January. That's probably one of the scariest things, is just thinking about not making it that far. But I'm really hoping I can make it to at least 37, 38 weeks with these guys. So that's about it. My belly is definitely growing. I'm such a little frame anyway that I think that, I don't know, that might have helped. But I'm comparing pictures with my sister-in-law when she was pregnant with her first, and I'm measuring about equal to what she was at 17 weeks. So that's just crazy to me. Everything is going really fast. I'm still small, but I've definitely got a belly already, and it's only 10 weeks, so a little scared for what's to come, but I'll take it. So that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I promise I will try and be better about updating you guys sooner. Bye.